Dragon Ball Super Goku versus Dragon Ball GT Goku, and I'm here to prove to you why it's nowhere near close. Before we get started, the versions we are using is, well, end of Dragon Ball Super Goku versus end of Dragon Ball GT Goku, which includes post 100 year time skip Goku, because quite frankly it doesn't make a difference. In the Shadow Dragon saga, Omega Shenron performs the Macrocosm feat. Yes, even GT has a Macrocosm feat. While this feat may be over time, he's not actually trying to do anything, yet this feat is actually happening. Which means that yes, Omega scales to this feat, and quite possibly lower characters, like his Sin Shenron state, which is above the other Shadow Dragons which are also stated to be able to destroy the universe. Now while base Goku scales above some Shadow Dragons, his Super Saiyan 4 state is consistently above the Shadow Dragons like Nova and Ice, and then later he has his Super Saiyan 4 full power state, or Ultra full power, or whatever you want to call it, that scales above Sin Shenron, which can one-shot Nova Shenron. The universe I'm referring to is the Mortal Universe, which is the very construct that Buhan was actually initially going to destroy back in Z. And base Goku, as well as the Shadow Dragons, would massively scale above this Buhan. Yes, that's right. Base Goku is soloing Z by himself. However, there are no versions of GT Goku that actually scale above Omega Shenron until his post 100 year time skip. So, we'll skip over to his character, but first let's cover speed as well. For Super Saiyan 4 Goku is able to fight Omega, who as we said before can no differ Macrocosm over time, which means while this feat may be over time, it would still be a speed feat as it can go over multiple timeless realms, infinite distances, etc., reaching to ranges for about inaccessible to immeasurable speeds. With that, let's get to the post 100 year time skip GT Goku. This version of Goku actually scales to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This Gogeta, who is stated to have no rival. And this scan actually came out after GT finished, meaning that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the strongest in all of GT, which includes post 100 year time skip Goku. However, we only saw base post 100 year time skip Goku. This means that base Goku cannot be Gogeta, but he still has Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, 3, 4, full power. Now for the part I've been waiting for a while. The people who love to wank Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now Gogeta is stated to be dozens of times stronger than a normal Super Saiyan 4. I've been very generous to give it 12 times to 96 times, which is the definition of dozens, times stronger than Super Saiyan 4 full power Goku. But if we give it to a normal one, that's 10 times weaker than what I've been saying. Regardless, let's just get to the scaling. Super Saiyan 4 full power Goku is 10 times more powerful than his regular Super Saiyan 4 state. Omega Shenron is 10 times more powerful than Sin Shenron. With this, if we get 12 to 96 times on top of Goku, he would surpass Omega by 1.2 or 9.6 times the difference between Super Saiyan 4 full power and Sin Shenron. And considering Gogeta is stated to be, well, able to beat Omega Shenron with a finger, it tracks and it's pretty well consistent. So if Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can beat Omega Shenron with a finger, and more than likely blitz him with his speed, Super Saiyan time skip Goku would probably surpass that many times over, and then following that up with multiple higher forms like 2, 3, and 4. For abilities, Goku has pretty much the same stuff he normally would, like Ki Blast, Flight, Energy Projections, the Ki Rule, that he also has some other abilities in GT. Like if he sees an ability, he will automatically readjust his body to it. It's his own body's choice in a sense. Like It seems to be more active with Super Saiyan 4, but could mean base, but it's definitely with Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4 can actually do a lot more things. Amp up the Kamehameha to a Kamehameha times 10. He can also absorb energy and perform peak potential performance for Goku. Which, yeah, Super Saiyan 4 is just nuts. And in this version, Goku also has the legendary Dragon Fist, who can one-shot an opponent who he was originally losing to. Now we get to Dragon Ball Super Goku. In Battle of Gods, yes, this time, another macrocosm feat, this time by Super Saiyan God Goku. As a Super Saiyan God, Goku and Beerus both collided their punches and nearly destroyed the entire macrocosm instantly. And yes, they were performing the feat without trying, on complete accident. And later on, Goku actually one-shots an energy blast from Beerus that's far stronger than any power seen before in base form. And yes, this was after absorbing Super Saiyan God into his Super Saiyan state. Goku also has Super Saiyan Blue, which is Super Saiyan God magnified by 50 times over. Then, he's got that multiplied by the Kaioken times 20. He's also got Ultra Instinct, Speed Amps, as well as his power, allowing himself to dodge attacks from people much faster than himself. I must also mention that Super Saiyan God is massively more powerful than Super Saiyan Potara. In his first fight against Beerus, Goku states that not even fusion with Vegeta will be able to beat him, nor will it stand a chance. But as soon as he transforms into a Super Saiyan God, he believes that he's guaranteed to win the fight. This just shows you the absurd power gap between the two. So with all that out of the way, let's get to the conclusion. In overall power, Dragon Ball Super Goku takes this. I mean, if base Goku can one-shot a level of power that is able to overpower a better feat than Omega Shenron, and Super Saiyan God is massively beyond Super Saiyan Potara, which is slightly above Super Saiyan 4, giving him the transformation gap. And with Super Saiyan Goku, at best, being above macrocosm level, then you got a massively higher forms like Blue and Ultra Instinct for Dragon Ball Super Goku. The gap is just absurd. Throw that in with speed, considering that Super Saiyan Time Skip Goku can match the speed, I guess, but you still got base Goku from Dragon Ball Super being massively beyond that. And this is just Battle of Gods, base Goku, not even like Resurrectional F, Universe 6 Goku Black. The gap is just absurd. And the abilities, well, yes, you got Super Saiyan 4 Goku absorbing stuff. You also got Super Saiyan God Goku absorbing energy. And while yes, you got GT Goku able to be immune to techniques the second time of viewing, it won't really matter if he can just be blitzed and one-shotted anyway. So this gap is just too much for this to be a legit fight. Dragon Ball Super Goku takes this, and it's a no-diff victory.